If you skip this video right now, you might stay stuck in the same 3 sneaky traps that are quietly draining your energy every week, and you will not even notice until you burn out. Again, stick around and I will show you how to shut them down fast. Bonus: you will keep your peace and your snacks. In this channel, we make self-respect a daily habit without the drama. Today we will expose 5 behaviors you should never accept, and 5 moves that flip the script. Stay to the end because the last part shows you what really happens when you enforce boundaries, and why that resistance is the sign you are finally free. Think of it like emotional home security, with fewer alarms and more calm. Chapter 1. The trap you did not notice. Most people do not quit on their goals because of big disasters. They quit because of tiny cuts that leak energy all week. A weird comment here. A guilt trip there. One more favor you did not want to do. And now your motivation looks like a phone at 3%. Today we are fixing that. We will call out 5 behaviors that have no place in your life, and we will practice 5 simple moves that protect your time, your energy, and your peace. Think of me like the friend who finally says, "Hey, that is not normal. And here is what to say next." My coffee asked for boundaries too, and I told it no because we are in this together. Chapter 2. Backhanded compliments are not jokes. You know the line, "You actually look good today. Must be nice to have free time. Relax." It was a joke. No, it was a test. Backhanded compliments are tiny inspections of your self-worth. If you laugh it off every time, you train people to keep shrinking you. The move is simple. Stare them down for a beat and say this. You say that a lot. What are you actually trying to say? Calm voice. Straight face. It puts the joke back on the sender and forces clarity without a fight. If they double down, you learn the truth early. Congrats. You just saved 3 months of weird lunches. If sarcasm had calories, some folks would be on a treadmill right now. Chapter 3. The guilt trip that dresses up as care. You set a boundary and someone replies with sadness so heavy you can feel it through the text. Wow. I guess I am not important anymore. Glad to know I am forgettable. I thought you were a real friend. That is not care. That is control in a costume. Guilt trips convert your kindness into compliance. The line that frees you is this: if my no offends you more than your expectations burden me. This connection is already in trouble. You are not cruel for protecting your schedule. You are responsible. Real friends can be disappointed and still respectful. Fake support needs you tired to feel okay. If guilt had airline miles, some folks would be flying for free. Chapter 4. The friend who only cheers when you lose. Notice who appears when you struggle and who vanishes when you win. If someone claps loud for your failures but mumbles for your wins, you met a competitor, not a friend. They might say you got lucky or you changed or do not forget where you came from. You did not forget. That is why you are not going back. The move is to limit access. Keep it polite, not personal. You do not owe everyone a front row seat to your growth. Save those seats for people who clap without needing a turn on the stage. If they only text you when your microwave beeps, they just like the sound. When the tiny thumb lights up here. This clip tends to boomerang back on the exact day someone tests your patience. If it shows up later, destiny. If it does not, destiny took a coffee break. Chapter 5. The one-sided conversation. Some folks treat you like a free therapy clinic. They download their week, then vanish when you speak. If your words feel like elevator music to them, stop playing the song. Say this: I have noticed we only talk when it is about you. I want a mutual exchange. Can we do that? Or should we pause this? Clean, respectful, and clear. If they get defensive, the data you needed just arrived. I charge in hugs, but you are over your limit. Chapter 6. Boundary bullies. You finally say no, and suddenly you are difficult. You ask for space. Now you are cold. Translation. Your growth disrupted their control. The old you bent over backwards. The new you stands up straight. That is not selfish. That is self-respect. When someone frames your limits as an attack, answer with calm certainty. Growth is not selfish. It is just inconvenient for people who benefited from the lack of it. Repeat as needed. Then take a walk and high-five yourself in your mind. My spine finally sent me a thank you note. Chapter 7. Set boundaries like a bouncer. Your time, energy, and peace are VIP passes, not public property. When someone keeps overstepping, do not negotiate like a confused intern. Be direct. Say this: this is my boundary. If you ignore it, I will distance myself. Then follow through once. You do not need threats, speeches, or a 15-slide deck with animations. Say it. Mean it. Live it. 2 surprising benefits show up fast. People who value you step up with respect, and people who used you step out. Behavioral economics calls this loss aversion. You make it costly to disrespect you, so the behavior changes. The guest list is full, even for my future self when I am hungry. Chapter 8. Stop trying to fix grown adults. You are not the main character in everyone else's healing story. When you treat every person like a project, you burn out and they never change. Believe what they show you. If someone is dismissive, manipulative, or always in crisis, they are not your homework. You fix phones. You fix door hinges. You do not fix patterns that do not want to be fixed. Offer resources once and step back. If they take action, wonderful. If they do not, release it. I tried to fix my plant. It filed a complaint with the sun. Last section equals the switch that makes boundaries feel easy. Almost unfair. If this thought follows you to dinner tonight, that is your cue to finish the last minutes. Chapter 9. Master the silent exit. Not every exit needs a fireworks show. You can leave quietly after you have stated your boundary and seen it ignored. No drama. No back and forth. No performance. Most people do not want closure. They want access. They want one more chance to pull you back into the same pattern. Your peace is not up for debate. Give your attention to places that give it back. Think of the silent exit like turning off a faucet in a house that never paid the water bill. My data plan has limits. So does my patience. Chapter 10. Act like the prize. Every time you tolerate disrespect, you broadcast that you are desperate for company. You are not a clearance rack. You are a premium item. Premium does not chase. It is earned. The strongest flex is not constant confrontation. It is elevation. You remove yourself. You invest in habits that increase your value to yourself first. Sleep and movement. Focus. The basics that make you glow. People who get it, get it. People who do not will argue with your price tag because they cannot afford the lifestyle. Chapter 11. Expect resistance and read it correctly. When you start enforcing boundaries, do not expect applause. Expect tests. Old patterns push back because they are losing oxygen. People might call you selfish or changed or cold. Translate that into this. I liked you better when I could cross your line. Progress often feels uncomfortable right before it feels peaceful. The body craves familiar routines, even unhealthy ones. If a kid you love lived your day, what tiny disrespect would you block for them? And why are you still swallowing it? Drop 3 words in the comments. We are with you. Chapter 12. The decision that changes everything. You have one life. You can spend it people-pleasing or people-cleansing. One drains you. The other trains you to live with respect. Choose now. Start with the small moments today. When the sarcastic jab shows up, ask what they really mean. When the guilt text arrives, hold your no with kindness. When the cheerleader vanishes during your win, move them to the balcony. When the conversation is one-sided, make it mutual or hit pause. When they bully your boundary, remember this. Growth is not selfish. It is sacred. If you do this work, your life gets lighter, your circle gets smaller, and your days get quieter in the best way. Peace looks good on you. Keep it. If this landed for you, you will love the video on screen. Let's make a deal. I will keep sharpening these every week. You subscribe and drop a comment telling me what I can improve. If you have a video title you want me to make next, say it in the comments. I read every one. It helps me build the next one for you. See you there.